Hey, what's going on, Ninja Warriors? This is Kenny Low. I'm back with Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode 14. And this is about the bond between Lillie and Vulpix. Now, this episode was really nice. It was funny to me because of the fact that that Lillie cannot touch any Pokemon, but yet she had just she hatches the Alolan Vulpix, which is which has she's been having that egg for I think at least 3-4 episodes now, and it just hatched. And then we see Principal's Oak comes in with the Vulpix egg from Kanto, and the Kanto egg got the original Vulpix, the Kanto Vulpix in it, and that hatches. So the this episode is to give depth in Lily developing herself to be able to touch Pokemon, because when the Pokemon actually comes out the egg, she tries to touch it but she couldn't. And the Vulpix is hers, but she really wants to try to be able to touch the Pokemon, but she can't. So what was the funny thing is, Professor Kukui gives her the Pokeball to go and capture the Pokemon. Yeah, when she threw the Pokeball at Vulpix, it went over Vulpix, hit Ash's head, and landed on the ground. Now Vulpix actually goes over to look at to go look at the ball, touches it, and it actually get caught in it. So after that whole debacle of her trying to catch Vulpix, she actually wants to go out and try to bond with the Vulpix. Now we see Jesse and James. I love Team Rocket, but they could come at the wrong time. And before that, Ash and Mallow, what all the students are leaving school going home, and Ash and Mallow the only two that's left behind with Lillie. Lillie tells her driver to that she's gonna go off into town, that she will call him later. So he leaves and he go and so her and Vulpix goes off, and they go on through the town, doing some things, just she's trying to bond with her, but we get Ash and Mallow trailing them behind. I think that Milo is trying to, she wants to keep an eye on them to make sure everything goes well and nothing happens to them. Well, like I said, Team Rocket, they always come in at the wrong time. But they do give good comedic aspect to the show, because this is what happened is that while Lily is going through town, trying, and they stop at a Malasala shop, and Jesse and James are coming out, and Jesse has one behind her back, and Meowth and them are trying to get it, but she's like, no, this one's for Beware. So they actually see Lily, and they see the Pokemon that she has, which is the Alolan Vulpix. And it's so funny that this is the first time they see it, and they was like, oh, they're gonna go catch it. How, my thing is, how can you catch a Pokemon that's already been captured? That means they have to release it, Team Rocket. That you always been stealing Pokemon, not catching other people's Pokemon. You've been stealing other people's Pokemon. But anyway, anyway, so getting back to the story, Lily sits down, and her and Vulpix are, bonding. And I really love the capture of the Alolan Vulpix in the show more so than I do in the game. Don't get me wrong, I do love Alolan Vulpix in the game. It's just the art style of it captures it more beautifully here on screen. And with the white skin, with the white fur, and the blue cold eyes, makes it look so beautiful. So as they are walking around, they get caught by Team Rocket. Team Rocket does what they do. They try to, they try to take her, but then, she commands Vulpix to use, I think it's either powdered snow or icy wind. I'm not really 100% sure which one it was, but I think it's more so on powdered snow, because since that's the first attack it could learn. And then, they get away, but then they as Team Rocket tries to go after get the Pokemon, we see Jesse sends out Mimikyu, but Mimikyu walks away. He said he doesn't want to deal with that Pokemon. So I was like, wow. Then you see James get Marini. Marini goes back and tries. Well, Marini's the only Pokemon fighting besides Meowth, and well, Wobbuffet is really basically useless at this point. But then, Marini overtakes Vulpix, and Vulpix gets knocked over a cliff. And Lillie goes and catches the Pokemon. And as she catches the Pokemon, she doesn't really realize that she actually touched the Pokemon. But at this point, Ash shows up and has, rallied to use Leafage to kind of, use it to save Lillie. And Mallow and them actually goes off to let them know that she's touching the Pokemon, and she's like, "Oh wow, so I am." But then Pikachu gets ready to go. Ash commands Pikachu to get ready for battle, but Vulpix is like, "No, I'm gonna do it." So Vulpix steps up, and Lillie tells Vulpix to use powdered snow or icy wind, but like I said, I think it's powdered snow, and freezes Team Rocket. But by the time Ash get a chance to do something, Beware comes in, takes Team Rocket and runs off. And after Team Rocket is back at the little cave, she gives Beware a Matasada, and Beware is so happy he is literally crushing the hell out of Jessie. I mean, Jessie is about half dead. She is halfway dead because of the fact that he's just squeezing her to death. But after that, Lillie goes to school the next day, and she shows everybody. Well, at this point, she's holding Vulpix. She's holding Vulpix in her arms, and everybody is really excited, and they're like shocked that she's holding a Pokemon. So the whole thing, so at the end of the show, it was really, really good, guys. I know it's another filler episode, but I guess they're actually doing well. It's more plot in this one because we needed to give Lillie some development into her, touching Pokemon story. So she actually got a little development into this, and it was a little plot, but not too much to move the story along. But I do recommend you guys check this one out. It was really good. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was super fantastic, but it was. But like I said, Sun and Moon is becoming a really good series. I actually really like it, and is giving off an aura of relaxation, and something that Ash never really got a chance to do, and with a whole group of kids that he can actually be around instead of just traveling all the time. And at this point, he helped Lillie conquer her fear over touching Pokemon, even though she did it on her own, but they were kind of there to kind of help her on with that. But you guys tell me how you feel about the whole episode. I still say this was a great episode, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. There's gonna be more things than just Pokemon, but just come join the fun and become a ninja warrior like me. And I will see you guys later.